Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to HJN. So, today here on Honest J. Nowak, I'd like to go ahead and talk about the Mariana Trench. By far the most deepest point in all of the oceans on this planet, we certainly have ourselves a way of knowing that it's certainly the deepest point that we got so far, but in truth, it probably couldn't be the deepest point on the planet. Because after all, only 5 to 10% of the entire world oceans happen to be accurately mapped. There are multiple deeps down there that happen to be trenches similar to Mariana, but out of all of them, Mariana happens to hold the crown as to being the deepest known trench in the entire planet. Just like how Mount Everest is the highest mountaintop in the planet, located in Nepal, whereas the Mariana Trench is kind of far away from Guam Island. But in general, Mariana Trench extending to, well, nearly 11,000 meters or about 33,000 feet, which is more than 6 miles. It is just astonishing to know that such a huge mass like that exists. But who knows what could be down there? No one really knows. It's probably just all dependent on the fact that, well, there's certainly a lot going on in terms of how many creatures are already down there exactly, but in terms of other creatures that have been said to be down there, including the colossal squid, megalodon, and hundreds of other different species of animals that we haven't seen in a really long time, we're just not entirely sure about how all of this happens to connect well with the Mariana Trench itself. It could be a potential that, well, for one, the trench itself happens to be, well, a huge spot for, well, water pressure, for one, for darkness, for two, and for three, well, anything else. I mean, the fact that huge amounts of sea creatures that we don't normally get to know about really well happen to exist in such depths of the ocean, it is just astonishing. The Challenger Deep itself, which has been regarded for being the bottom point of the Mariana Trench itself, at, well, just under 11,000 meters or 33,000 feet. I could say for sure that all of this good stuff that happens to be going on about these talks about the trench itself and what could be down there is just mind-blowing, really. But once again, I do happen to see a lot going on around it. And it's only a matter of time before we happen to find out what's on the other 90% of the unexplored oceans. Maybe an expedition could be held. Decades from now, centuries from now. It all depends on what's going on, really. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.